Hey everyone, I'm Eren, an eternally Starlord player with thousands of hours in hero shooter games, with accolades including Grandmaster in Overwatch 1, Immortal 2 in Valorant, and Grand Champion in Rocket League, and I'm now pushing for one above all in Marvel Rivals. I wanted to make a video about the upcoming nerfs to Starlord in Season 2 of Marvel Rivals Hellfire Gala. There's been a lot of confusion, both in my chat and other prominent Starlord players' streams, asking how these nerfs will affect them. I wanted to set the record straight and give my analysis of what we will see as a result of these nerfs. I actually think that these nerfs are very healthy and are fine actually. It doesn't reduce his solo kill pressure significantly, if at all, and mainly reduces his ultimate charge rate by a bit, which was kind of overtuned in my opinion, since he charges ultimate so fast during defensive support ult already, for free essentially. There may be something to be said about the distributed damage application on enemy supports when draining their resources with a high value E. I think the ultimate Barrage playstyle with the E and Magneto bubble was very uninteractive and uninspired personally, so I believe that this gives Starlord more skill expression and will better differentiate the good players from the average player. So before, Starlord was able to do 80 damage per second over a span of 3 seconds, totaling 240 damage. Now, at the worst case, assuming that you're at the edge of the radius of the sphere, you'll now be doing 45 damage per second. Now, this is a linear scaling from 4 meters all the way up to 8 meters. So what this means essentially is that at 5 meters, you'll have around 20% reduction. 6 meters, you're gonna have 40% reduction. 7 meters, you're gonna have 60% reduction. And finally at the 8 meter line, you're gonna have 80% damage reduction. I think in the average case, you're gonna around have maybe like 40% reduction. And honestly, I think it's healthier that way. I think there was a lot of pressure that you can apply on Starlord with just hitting an E and just gaining ult battery over there. So it's gonna actually require a lot more decision making and analysis of the game state. Now, let's go ahead and read exactly what is given to us by Marvel Rivals. We're reducing Peter's damage output and efficiency of his ultimate charge rate. Reducing Blaster Barrage damage from 80 per second to 75. Introduce a new damage fall off mechanic, starting from 4 meters and maxing out at 80% reduction at 8 meters. Now, Blaster Barrage is his ability of firing a frenzy of shots, causing damage to enemies within range. This is a spherical spell field, a duration of 3 seconds, 8 meter spherical radius coming from Starlord, 0.1 per hit, and 8 damage per hit. So this totals 240 damage over the course of the entire spell. Now, you'll see that only a total of 135 at the very end of the spell field. So some people are saying there's no reason to nerf his damage. Why didn't we just nerf his ult charge rate? If we just nerf this ultimate charge rate in a flat manner, it actually punishes charging ultimate with good aim using the primary fire. It also would punish getting a high value E outside of the support ultimates. This change is fine in my opinion. It quite literally mainly affects how much you can charge E's inside support ultimates, and also does some rebalancing of the game sense required to whether or not you can execute an enemy in a backline with an E. This was a very uninteractive playstyle, and since there's no risk associated with it, I think this is very healthy to be taken out of the game. While doing this outside of support ultimates requires timing and skill expression. That's all I have to say about Starlord specifically and these nerfs. I really don't think they're going to be a significant issue. I think they might be having some adjustments, relearning what a good E timing looks like, but I think once people figure out a proper E timing, things will fall into place naturally. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video and want similar content around Starlord or even other characters like Hela and Marvel Rivals, be sure to subscribe and hit the like button. Leave me a comment what you thought about this video and enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks. Bye-bye.